Hello and welcome to a Timeslot Minute. If you're looking to buy a watch but funds are tight, then vintage might be a good option. Some of the best watches ever made were made in the 1950s and 60s. Unfortunately, because they are so good, prices have been steadily rising for the last 20 years. Even 10 years ago, you could buy an Omega Constellation with a pipe and dial for just a few hundred. Today, the same watch would be a couple of thousand. Despite the price inflation, a vintage watch will still provide excellent value, and while many of the watches from the 1970s suffer from stylistic issues, especially those that use the colour orange, pretty much any watch from the last 30 years will be a good buy. If you're tempted to buy from an online marketplace, the statement "buyer beware" has never been more true. If possible, try and buy from a bricks and mortar shop or face-to-face with a private seller. If you're going to go for a watch from the 1920s or 30s, then stick to the major brands, Longines, Omega or IWC. But for a watch from the late 20th century, you pretty much have a free choice. The real benefit of buying a modern watch second-hand is that condition is likely to be better, but also, like buying a car, somebody else has paid the initial depreciation, so you're more likely to get your money back if you decide to sell it in the future. While a vintage watch may not have the aesthetic of a modern one, you may find the dial on the small side, they can be great value for money and give you years of pleasure. Just take a bit of care from where you buy. Until next time, this has been a Timeslot Minute. I'm Ian Ellery.